Hey everybody, welcome to Hockey Skatedown. Before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you want to join our hockey team, it's free. Click subscribe, hit the notification bell to all. Thank you all so much, and let's get started. So, Chris Tanev was traded tonight, and it took 3 teams to get this done. The Calgary Flames, the Dallas Stars, and the New Jersey Devils. The Devils and the Dallas Stars were both two of those teams that were interested in Chris Tanev for a long time. You heard the rumors. And, he got traded to the Dallas Stars. So it's a shocking trade. I thought this would happen closer to the trade deadline, but the March 8th trade deadline is coming up. So, this is something where the Flames wanted to move him out to just make sure that they could trade him before he gets hurt, because this guy plays hard each and every shift. And, you're worried about losing assets to get back if the player gets injured. So, this was a shocking trade, so let's talk about it. So Chris Tanev traded to the Dallas Stars in a 3-team trade between the Calgary Flames, the Dallas Stars, and the New Jersey Devils. So the Dallas Stars acquired Chris Tanev. They're retaining 25% of his salary, and they also get goaltender Cole Brady, who was a New Jersey Devils 2019 5th-round pick. The Calgary Flames, they acquire, and this is for retaining 50% of Tanev's salary. They also get Artem Grushnikov. They get a 2024 second-round pick, which is great, and a 2026 third-round conditional draft pick. The New Jersey Devils, for retaining the 25% on Tanev's contract, they get a 2026 fourth-round pick. So, I was shocked to see the Devils were going to be involved in this. I thought they would use their cap space to try to make some moves, to see what they can do with the games they have left. Maybe they can bring in some players to help out, to try to get them to win some games. But, I think this West Coast trip is really going to dictate things. They had a big win against the San Jose Sharks, 7-2. So if they can keep it up against the Ducks and the Kings, maybe we see the Devils make a move. But, I think they're going to hold off on that to see what happens. But, they have the cap space to do so they weaponized it and picked up a 4th-round pick in the 2026 draft. But I think there's something more behind this. I think it's going to happen where, they help facilitate this trade. So maybe getting Markstrom or getting Hanifin or something like that would be easier later down the road. So something like this, for them to help out with a trade like this when they were rumored to be in on Chris Tanev for weeks and weeks and weeks, and the Dallas Stars also, and he ends up going to the Dallas Stars. It makes you believe that something else is up Tom Fitzgerald's sleeve, where you think it's going to lead to something in the near future. So, goaltender Jakob Markstrom is one of those players that are being heavily rumored to be going to the Devils. There was a trade that was nixed because of retaining salary, so maybe that trade kind of gets revisited. They work on the details a little bit more. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. But with them asking Marty Brodeur at the Stadium Series who are the 5 best goaltenders playing right now, and the 5th one was Jakob Markstrom, that Brodeur said, if he thinks he's that good, he's still got some term left at a $6 million cap hit for the next coming years, so maybe the Devils swing that way. I thought they would go towards UC Saros, but after Dave Pagnotta mentioned that UC Saros is going to want $8+ million on his next contract, maybe it made the Devils go back to see. And plus, to get UC Saros is going to be a lot of assets, a lot more assets than I think it would be to acquire Markstrom. So that's where I think the Markstrom trade makes sense. It gives Dawes and Schmid and Poulter some time to develop. And, it's something that we could see possibly happen. But I think this trade is a precursor to something happening. The Devils have the cap space now with Dougie Hamilton on LTIR, so why not try to pick up assets that way? But, I know a lot of Devils fans are upset because they want to use their cap space to make some moves, but, we'll see what happens. It's been a very odd year where, even with Tom Fitzgerald, last year you're seeing him talk on NHL Network, NHL Now, all those shows. He was on, I saw him so many times last year, talking to them, and they were always asking him about Timo Meier, and he would say, yeah, we're looking at Timo, we're looking at other players, possibly to bring in another power forward. You saw his presence a lot more last year, and now that, this year comes around, they need the help, they need goaltending help, they need defensive help, you haven't heard a peep, and, it's very odd in that, regards to what happened last year. So, It's been a trying year for the Devils, so we'll see what happens. I still think this is going to be something that leads to something else, but the Dallas Stars got a great defenseman in Tanev. He's going to be a good, solid warrior for them. He's going to play some heavy minutes. He's going to block shots. He's going to play that style that they need, and they can add to their defensive core, and they're going to be a hard out in the Stanley Cup playoffs. They're a really good team. And, the Calgary Flames, they've done a great job with, just rebuilding on the fly, just picking up picks and prospects for these players that are UFAs at year's end. So, Craig Conroy has done a very good job with what he's done in his short time as a GM of the Calgary Flames. So, this could be a good trade for all three teams, especially if the Devils lead to another trade with the Calgary Flames. We'll have to wait and see. But, Noah Hanifin and Jakob Markstrom are going to be those next shoes to fall from the Calgary Flames. We'll see where they go. Could they be New Jersey Devils? Can one of them be New Jersey Devils? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But comment below, what do you think about this? What do you think about this trade for all three teams involved? Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate your time. Smash that like button if you haven't done so, and subscribe to the Hockey Skatedown. It's free. And join the hockey team. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great night. Take it easy. Stay safe.